If you just pulled up to my bumper, no pun intended, but maybe there was, we're talking to Andy Lopez, of course, of CentreNATS, and we just need to remind those if you've just come back around into Central Australia at this point of time in the conversation, you've been away for a little while, and you're expecting it all to happen at Blatherskite Park. Well, there's a little bit of a change of venue. Just explain to everyone now that we've moved to the entertainment, the convention centre and the Lassiter's Casino.
Exactly
Hotel.
right. So we moved the show and shine component to the Lassiter's precinct last year, and it went really well. So we're looking at growing that too. So that's a real positive change, and one of the great benefits of that is that all those show cars that come in, they're now shown off inside the big convention centre room there.
It's got a real SEMA feel to it.
Yeah, exactly right. And we just thought it was a really good evolution and a great way or a great place to show those cars off in the best possible light. And that's both for the inside cars inside the shed and also for the cars who come and do the show and shine. There's great facilities there at the Alice Springs Convention and Exhibition Centre. It's, fantastic food offering, all the amenities are there, it's easy to get to and so forth. So that's where we're pretty excited about that, and we think that the community will continue to embrace it. It's, whenever you change something in an event like this, it takes a little bit of time. It's like we did with the dirt drags. We've added something new. Now people know what it's about and they can see how much fun it is. They'll buy into it. I'll just, also want to shout out to the local Alice and surrounds car and bike community to say thank you for, having us back and being part of it. As always, we encourage our local entrants to get in and enter your car and bike nice and early.
Now, we're talking about early before, and you've got something to say about that.
Look, basically, because one of the things we want the local car and bike community to enter now so that we can show you off on our socials and in our marketing and that sort of thing. It's always great for the rest of Australia to see how cool the actual local community is and all the cool machines and that are going to be on display. It's like Alice Springs is having a party. This is who's coming from town. Come on, guys, come join us.
Yeah, exactly. Now, we're also going to, just before we wrap things up here, to talk a little bit about the likelihood of a longer street parade route being explored. Now, that's just being explored. It's in the early stages of consideration. Is that right?
Yeah, so what we're looking at is looking at creating longer cruise routes and all that sort of thing. So the street parade might actually look a little bit, it won't look markedly different, but it may look a little bit different this year, which would actually put a bit more of a cruise into it. Mm-hmm. One of the things I had forgotten about as well is the Macca's Run is back as a formal part of the program, which is always pretty cool to see the big crazy cars and bikes rumbling through the drive-through. So that's back on the program. Lots of exciting things. Lots of really exciting things.
Also, on top of that, there's the likelihood of for actual participants and people taking part in the event is more cruise routes that could also be opened up for the future as well. And that's something you're in a conversation with, I should imagine, the NT government about.
Yeah, exactly right. So look, and there's a real desire from everyone to actually have more cruising into town itself as well, like so that we can see some of the cars that that might normally be on the more restricted cruise routes have some time to actually get into town and show off as well. So all these really cool things are in the works, and which would just be great add-ons to a program that is already massively bigger than it ever has been.
Andy, before we wrap it up, also just a quick one to remind people who are locals who have cars already established with the local Aces and Eights vehicle club. Just give us a little bit of an outline how that one works. There's a bit of a sweetener, if you like, if you are already part of a vehicle club. Is that right? Yep.
Yeah, absolutely. So look, and the easiest way to do that is talk through the club and that kind of thing to find out what those sweeteners are. But Aces and Eights, for example, are the sort of have been the hero of the Thursday night cruise.
Yep.
Get to come in, be part of that. The big show and shine that's there in the Fringe Festival, because Thursday night, might touch on that. It's it's been fantastically successful. The Fringe Festival, it's free to the public. It's also including, like I talked about, that big Bojangles bike world record attempt ride through.
Yes.
So there's heaps happening there. It's a really good night out there, and the Aces and Eights cruise, which is the thing that leads into that. Yeah.
All right. Well, we've definitely covered a lot of bases today, and thank you so much. It's always great. It's always great to unpack with Andy because he does all the heavy lifting on this occasion and always does, and it's fantastic. Thank you so much for your time, mate.
No, you too. And look, mate. Again, you're a representative of the community. Thank you to you as well for your ongoing support of the event, and that's a great symbol for how the rest of the town sees it. Can't wait to get there.
As one of the culprits who started it all, I guess I was only further emboldened by our former Chief Minister and Adam Giles, and maybe just a few extra 4X goals at Bojangles with Timmy McVeigh and the rest of the boys that were there that day. But it was great since the day we ever reached out to you, and thank you for being a pioneer in thinking outside of the square or out of the box and looking at things through a different prism beyond just Canberra and the CentreNATS. This is really a big part of an extended family of an event that's happened over the many, many decades leading up to it. I couldn't think of a more appropriate and supportive, establishment like CentreNATS to be a part of this, the Red CentreNATS.
Mate, it's been a blessing. The Red CentreNATS is an incredibly special part of our business and what we've done. Like, it was where we got the first opportunity and where other people believed that the CentreNATS experience was worth taking to other places, and that's really special to us because it emboldened us to take bigger steps, and that's why we love Red CentreNATS. It's one of the many reasons why we love Red CentreNATS.
Yeah, and I think it really it's come from a place where we speak about freedoms very, very clearly and profoundly and with serious intent that if it wasn't for the outside thinking out of the box of the then NT government led by Adam Giles to sort of like, let's allow something that's probably not done in any other, well, not probably, outright, never done anywhere else, not even in the States, I believe, where they've got the most liberal laws when it comes to, performance cars and things like the car culture over there. But we take it to another level in the NT. We're so very proud of that, and we're so happy that you have allowed that to also be fostered and grow over the years. And we know what brings them back here year after year after year after year. You get to drive on real bitumen in real time. Town settings, and let people see these cars for what they are, not just sitting behind a bit of bunting under in a garage. Exactly right,
man. It's a really special show.
It is, and you're a special man. Thank you, Andy.
Good on you, mate.
And we'll talk soon as we lead up to the Red CentreNATS. Once again, go to all the w's.redcentrenats.com.au. Follow the links. Early birds always get the worm, and find out how locals can jump on board. Get in now and don't delay. It's going to be another Red CentreNATS 12 here, and proudly, of course, supported by Breakfast on the Beach on 8HA. Have a great day, Andy.
Will do. Thanks, Ethan.